No randoms.
All right.
Okay, all right. Marketing, media, and membership. Bear with me. So marketing, geez, I used to do this in my career in marketing. It's always so tricky, and you hear people like, "Oh, those marketing guys, it's all marketing." I'm like, do you know what that means? Do you know what are you talking about? Like you say it like it's a bad thing. So I've heard this question asked a million times. It's always a different answer, but my favorite answer to like what is marketing is communicating the value of your products or services, but communicating the value of what you do, right? So here's my billboard. I make a cozy hoodie, right? My goal there is to communicate to you the unique selling proposition, USP of my product. So like my product is cool, it's cozy, and this person wears it, so you want to wear it, right? You're like communicating the value. If we sign a brand partner and I put this hoodie on Bad Bunny, we're saying, hey, look, Bad Bunny likes our brand. You like Bad Bunny. See how there's value there? The things that you like, that were the things we've communicated the value, right? So no matter what we're doing, whether it's showing how this shoe makes you faster, how this jacket keeps you warmer, how this hat makes you look cooler, marketing is always communicating the value. I'm explaining to you why you want this product more than you want a competitor's product.
Sweetie meal.
That's so sweet. Bro, I'm trying to get some of that hottie sauce right now.
I've heard.
I'm low key tight when now I don't even know what to eat. If I can't get the Travis or the sweetie, like, what do I get here? I don't even.
Yeah. Hottie sauce.
I love it so much. The hottie sauce is great. We gotta talk about that. But okay, we're gonna go back to NBA2k to talk marketing, which should be obvious and easy. Anton, I know you'll get this immediately. We're gonna talk about the city, right? So in NBA2k, there's a reason I call it a basketball lifestyle game, to basketball culture game, because you do play basketball, you play in stadiums and in the NBA, but you also get to play in what's called the park and exist in what's called the city. So complete with billboards, retail stores, branded basketball courts, and a rotating cast of influencers, right, like the players. There's this entire mini metaverse set against their curated soundtrack. So they even get to pick the music that's there, right? Like, what's the soundtrack of basketball this year? Even the wait staff at these 2K restaurants are wearing real products. Like, brands are everywhere. It's a real city. Anton, do you have anything to say about what it looks like now?
Yeah, I was gonna let you finish, but
No,
yeah, I mean they added a whole new like role playing aspect into it, where like, I mean, if you can spend hours of time not even playing basketball, honestly, and just be doing these side quests of becoming now like a fashion icon, like pushing your own brand, doing like what are those things, like walkways, like fashion shows and things like that, like in the game. Or you can become like a music artist now. They I believe it's Columbia Records they have a deal with.
Really?
Yeah, so every season they update the soundtrack with whatever the new hottest music is, instead of it just being the same songs for a year.
Right.
And then you can like go into music like record, you go into the studio, you make songs. So it's like they added these whole, like you said, it's a whole other experience besides even basketball now. It's like building your own brand and becoming an icon on top of like a basketball legend.
Right. Okay. It's an open world game, and they want you to experience not just what it's like to be an NBA pro, like on the court. They want you to experience what it's like to be an NBA pro. To have, you get to earn endorsement deals. You get to choose your sneaker brand, Gatorade bottles, and you get to go to parties, and you have your own agent, right? They want you to experience. It's a simulation, right?
You push Dwight Howard down.
Be like, right? Push Dwight down. That was, oh man. Come on, Lakers. All right, you gotta turn it around now.
Keep it going. Yeah.
I've never seen Dwight look so small before.
My Lanza, brother.
Bro.
I mean, so fragile.
Put AD at the 5. Put him at the 5. You heard it. But that's the idea, right? So brands are everywhere. It's a brand. It's a marketing dream. It's this crazy marketplace. Or as soon as you load in, from the moment you load in, from before you load in, it's brand after brand after brand, experience after experience after experience, and again, everyone is in there trying to communicate the value of their products, right? We're all trying to say, you want to pick us, and this is why. So a great example of how one brand is using their relationship, their identity with basketball culture to continue to drive home their unique sales position again within the game It's Gatorade, right? And their USP.
Gatorade.
I haven't heard that in like 20 years.
Water boy. But right, so Gatorade, and that's their USP. What they call themselves is the world's #1 sports drink. So how do they communicate that? And I can see you guys already smiling. They do a great job in the NBA2k. They've got a couple of different ways or methods through which they authenticate there, but it's all tied into the same thing, and it's pretty great. They pull it out of the game as they get there. So to start, they have in the city, and Anton, I assume this is still there. They have the Gatorade gym. Is that still there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they have this gym, right, where so you're an NBA pro and you have games on the calendar and you have practice sessions. What you do is before practice or before games, you can go and work out in the Gatorade gym. You know, they have little challenges, and it earns you boosts for the game. That's correct, Anton?
Right. So to kind of jump in really quick, like for example, they have like sprints. So if you do sprints, like it's like, say you have to click your left and right stick, like, you know, repeatedly back and forth. And then when you get to the end, before you turn around, you have to click square, you know? So that's, you know, you have to go back and forth. And depending on how fast you do it, like there's like a time frame, you get rated on stars 1 to 3. So if you get 3 stars, you get, you know, +3 to your speed category. If you're doing box jumps and you hit the 3, you get +3 to your jump, so forth, you know. And I believe there's 5. It's like speed, stamina, strength, jump, and so forth. So yeah, so there's it's a whole gym where you do the workouts, and then that adds to like a boost. You get like a workout boost for the whole week, depending on how good you do.
And you have to do it. And you have to do it. It's something that you can't just bypass.
You actually don't have
right?
to. You don't have to do it.
Well,
but it's specific. It just helps you when you do it.
Oh, okay. I thought it actually helps you, like, in order to get certain attributes boosted up, you have to go work out. No? Okay, cool. So it's just boosting.
And I'm really happy you asked that too, though, because that's the point, right? I'm really happy you said that, because that's what Gatorade is trying to say here, right? When you drink Gatorade, you become a better athlete. That's the USP, right? That's what they're trying to communicate at all times. Whatever they're doing at all times through marketing, right? What they're creating a product, all their marketing efforts are this. When you drink Gatorade, you're better at sports. That's it. So how do we go about communicating this? Well, you just explained a really great mechanic through which they do that. And again, it's not just a one-time thing. This is a benefit. It is a benefit that comes for this week or this game, which is what they want you to feel in real life. It's not just buy Gatorade one time. No, they want this to become part of your routine. Before you play, you drink Gatorade, right? So they built that into the game in a really special way by rewarding you where you go, with a mechanic that's true to their culture, community, and again, basketball community. It goes further. They also have now an in-game endorsement, just like in real life, where once you perform to a certain level, and I imagine once you engage with them enough, you can unlock more benefits, right? So it's an endorsement where, just like in real life, you would have Gatorade benefits, Gatorade products. You might appear in Gatorade advertisements and work with their brand as their team, but also you get paid by Gatorade, right? The better you play and the more you do and the more exposure you earn from them, the more benefit you get in the game. There's a mechanic in there, right, in real life, where you can achieve an in-game endorsement by Gatorade, where they've signed on to your brand. You get an added, because you get paid like in game bucks VC after you perform in each game, I believe. Right. So again, really exciting. So they unlocked this in-game endorsement, and they tied that to an the IRL thing. They tied this to an IRL product offering, right? So once you achieve the in-game endorsement, what you can do is now you get a discount on, I can't believe this is working, a customized Gatorade water bottle. So you get to customize it in-game, and you can receive one. It's not even free. You have to buy it. It's like $25 and you can get it for $20. But once you achieve the Gatorade endorsement, now you're a Gatorade athlete. You can now have your customized, in the game, your customized water bottle sent to you in real life.
That's awesome.
And incredible, because the product, this whole marketing cycle of them communicating to you, right? They've now taken you from, here's a way that you can maybe get better at your basketball game that's not necessarily even real, through these arcade methods that's just entertaining and engaging with you. But if we get you into our funnel, for those of you that come in and start to engage with this, we want to pull you all the way deep and take it as far as we can. So for those that have the appetite and that Gatorade resonates with, it starts with going to that gym moves through getting that endorsement and ends in this real life product situation, right? Where they're buying that new Gatorade water bottle that you put the little pods in. So you continue buying more and more Gatorade. And now when that person goes to the gym where they go play basketball, what do? Gatorade. It's the product marketing process lives right in the game. And Gatorade's doing a better job than just about anyone.
Mm-hmm. They even go as far as to add, not even with the workout, but if you go to the Gatorade store in the back of the Gatorade gym, they have Gatorade boosts that you can pay to buy on top of the boost that you get from working out that add to that. So they go.
And what can you buy at the Gatorade booth?
It's like the fruit chews, like the Gatorade chews, the Gatorade drinks or something or another. Drinks. And that gives you an extra boost on top of the workout boost.
Gatorade.
And now you know what products they make. Because I haven't seen all, I think I've seen like somewhere the fruit juice and all, and I haven't played competitive sports in 15 years, you know what I mean? But now, again, I was telling you at the trip last night, we're watching the Lakers game, and you were like, oh, who's at the 5? And I'm like, I forget you know basketball now. Because we grew up and that wasn't your thing. And you started playing 2K, and you're like, you interact with the sport now, but even with a brand, right? When we're talking about marketing and communicating the value of our products, what about communicating that a product exists? Now you know there's fruit juice and bars and drinks and pods and this is all what they're landing through the game, because we would have no idea without it, right? Because we've fallen out of their target market. I don't play competitive sports. I don't really drink sugary drinks, but I spent 20 minutes talking about Gatorade today, and that's because of what they do in the game, right?
Yeah.
No randoms.